right, welcome into Market Day Report. I'm Scott Shellady, otherwise known as the Cow Guy. I'm happy to be here because it's a Friday before a three-day weekend. And, you know, the markets are kind of settling down here, but at the same time, we've also got some green on the screen, especially in the ag markets. That's what I like to see. Let's start, and we'll bring up a corn board, and we'll see what that's got in store for us. Last I checked, we were higher, and we still are. So we've got, I'm gonna ignore SEP from now on. We're up 3 cents in DEES. Today, SEP first notice days today, so it's going to get a little squirrely. But we're up 3 cents in DEES, 3.99's last. 3.98's a level that we're looking at, so we've made it through that. And obviously, we put a 4 in front of it earlier today. Right now, again, just up 3 cents, 3.99's last. We've had about a 6-cent range. That's corn. Moving out to the March, that's up 2 3/4 cents to 4.16 3/4, and that's a penny off the high of the day there. So we're going to say corn's doing pretty well. Let's go to the beans. They've come off from where we were doing the radio show early this morning when everybody was still sleeping. But we can go right to the new crop. That's up a half cent to 9.93. But we're well off the highs by about 14, almost 15 cents. See, and Jan, that's up 1 3/4 cents to 10.1/2. So yes, we were a lot higher earlier on. We're closer to the lows. We're only 3.5 cents off the lows in Jan there. So that's what soybeans are doing. We can be happy they're green. However, we've given back a lot of that real estate. Let's move on to the wheat in Chicago. That too is higher. SEP's up DEES is up 2 cents. Sorry, 5.50 3/4 is last there. A penny off the high of the day, and we're working on about a 5-cent range, maybe almost 6. March is up 2 1/4 cents to 5.71 1/4, a half cent off the high there, and about 5 1/4 cents off the lows. That's wheat in Chicago. Moving from wheat in Chicago, let's go to the hard red in Kansas City. I almost said hard rock. Where's my mind? Let's go right to the DEES. That's down just 1 tick. 5.60 1/4 last. We're losing some steam. Now we're unchanged, folks. We're losing steam here as we get closer and closer to the end of the day. Because I hate to tell you, people are hanging up the gone to lunch and or out to lunch, gone fishing signs because of the holiday in front of us. 5.60 1/2 is last in hard red wheat. That December contract, 5.60 1/2 is only about what? 2 3/4 cents off the high of the day and about 5 cents from the low. Let's move on to the spring wheat and see what that's got for us in Minneapolis. We're 3 1/4 cents better there in DEES to 5.93 3/4. That's about a half cent off the high of the day there. And then we're going to get to the cotton, and we'll get to our guest analyst. I don't want to take up all this time. DEES is down 20 ticks in that cotton market, 69.72. Have a hard time staying above 70. Let's bring in Joe Lardy, CHS. He's our Friday guy. He's up in Inver Grove Heights. Joe, thanks for being on. I used to like it better when you would sit in front of all your wine bottles. That was because I would look and think about what I might be having later on today. But anyway.
Yeah, that was always a good backdrop. Anyway, yeah.
But anyway. Colorado beat North Dakota State, so I'm happy. And,
all right,
and happy and tired. Happy and tired.
Good start for the weekend.
All right, what do you got for us? There's not a lot going on, so I'm trying to help you kill some time here.
Well, overall, the trading ranges today in corn is 6 cents in the DEES, so nothing spectacular. But I do think going into this long weekend, it would be important if the market could close above $4. I think keeping that $4 handle just psychologically feels a whole lot better than, rolling the calendar into September and sitting there with the 3, because we're going to start getting into harvest in the next 2 weeks. Talked to a lot of producers in the Eastern Corn Belt, and their corn is drying down. It's black layered. It's really close to getting ready to go. So having that $4 DEES corn sounds a whole lot better than something that starts with the 3 handle. So
I agree.
Hopefully the market will cooperate.
Well, I mean, look, during the radio show I was doing this morning, we had a 4 and a 10 out there, so it was looking pretty good. But as we get longer through the day here, there's some people kind of taking some their chips off the table, I think, and that's got to given us a little bit of pressure. But you're right. I think you're very, very. That's a great point to bring up about harvest pressure coming in here, and so hopefully we can keep these gains and hang on to them. Maybe we can if we get above some of these 20-day moving averages. I know that's been out there too, but at the same time, there's going to be some selling come around the corner, and if we don't have the funds in there covering, we don't have any buyers, do we?
No, not at all. And there's still a lot of corn out there on the farm that's unpriced. So I think if we do get some type of rally, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for the farmer to let go of some of the unpriced inventory they're still hanging on to in front of a pretty big harvest coming up here.
All right, Joe. I appreciate you coming on. You have my permission to let that hair down, if the hair could ever go down. I don't know, but have some fun this weekend. Thanks for being on the show. Really appreciate your content. Joe Lardy coming to us from Inver Grove Heights. He's with CHS up there. We're going to go away. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back and talk some livestock with me right after this.